Hello, my name is Dorika. I am Soul Remembrance Activator who guide you in expanding your receiving capacity through identity, recalibration, and energetics embodiment. In this video, we are going to dive into the energetics difference between the fear of losing and the energetics of true desire. How urgency and fear-based signal affect your nervous system. What discernment actually feels like in your body, and how to remain centered so your decision comes from coherence and clarity instead of being pressure. Because when your energy field is clean without any distortion, your ability to receive naturally expands. We live in a world where urgency is everywhere. Limited offers, opportunities, things you should do, things you might miss out on. These signals that are bombarded towards us are actually deactivating your nervous system. But if you don't have discernment, your nervous system immediately goes into grabbing energy. Have you ever, in a moment of your decision making, it's time to make the choice? This or this? And your mind start going, do I actually want this? Or am I afraid of missing out? Is this a lie? Or am I making a mistake? But the more you analyze, the more you try to be clear, to feel clear, the more confused you become. So, what happens? You either freeze and take no action, procrastinate, or you deny something you actually wanted. You talk yourself out of it, or you take action and afterward you feel a strange emptiness, like you thought this will make you feel this way, but no, I still don't feel fulfilled. I still don't feel good. I still don't feel joyful. Can you relate? This confusion actually doesn't come from the lack of intelligence. It doesn't come from the lack of you haven't think clear enough. It doesn't come from the lack of clarity. It comes first from the lack of energetic discernment. So, my intention for you is after this video, transmission, sharing, you are able to discern and feel clear to make an aligned choice from clarity every time. Because when you remember how discernment feels in your body and integrate it into your daily life and embody it into your daily choices, you stop leaking energy into confusion and your capacity to receive expand naturally. So, the first thing to understand is that signals are everywhere. What I mean by signals, they are messages that can appear that says this is opportunity, this is the moment, this is the thing that will change everything. And sometimes they come from marketing or the marketing promotions. Sometimes they come from social media as you scroll. Sometimes they come from people around you, the projections, without you knowing. And sometimes they come from your own mind projecting into the future. All these signals come in different forms, through different ways, actually just activate the same path, a very ancient response in your nervous system. It activates the fear, the scarcity. It activates, if I don't take this now, it might disappear. If I don't act now, I might lose something important. And can you feel all these signals are creating that urgency? And you may even be projected into the fear of missing out. And you start contracting energetically. And when all these signals simply just activate the same root, that is scarcity, that is the focus on survival. So when your energetic contraction, your mind starts scanning for the correct decision. Start analyzing which is a more better choice. Start thinking, start comparing the pros and the cons, which one is better choice. And you think this is clarity, but actually this is not clarity. This is survival energy trying to secure safety. It is survival focus. It is actually not clarity. So, what is the difference between the fear of losing versus receiving, choosing your desire cleanly, coherently? At the surface, these two energies, the fear of losing and choosing, receiving what you desire, is so similar because both are asking you to receive something that you want. Both makes you want something. Both create you to move towards an action. The action of getting it and having it. But the energetic quality, the root, the seed is completely different. So I invite you to stay open and tune in to your body right now to feel this contrast as I share, transmit how fear-based energy feels in your body and how discernment energy, clarity energy, true clarity actually feels in your body. Fear-based energy says, I might lose this. I better grab it now. And this energy is actually creating this urgency, and it feels like a compression in your body that act now. Otherwise, you'll miss something. Act now. Otherwise, you will lose it. And there's tightness in your chest. There is a sense that time is running out. So your nervous system feels like I must quickly choose. I must quickly decide in order to not lose something, in order to feel okay, in order to feel safe. Desire, on the other hand, feels very different. Desire feels like a movement that towards something that you would love, but not grabbing it before it disappears. There is no fear of not having it. Desire, there is this openness in your chest, this curiosity, this excitement, this aliveness, this a sense of expansion. Desire does not create the urgency. Desire does not rush you into making a decision. Otherwise, you'll miss out. Otherwise, there's no more chance. Desire doesn't control you. Desire invites you. Fear compress time. Fear is when you feel this sense of urgency, and it's like time is running out. Like you must decide now. You don't have enough time to think. You don't have enough time to do any other thing. You have to decide now. Don't delay it. That is fear. Desire allows space. Desire is not about time urgency. Desire allows space so that it is an invitation. You feel open. You feel relaxed. Even though you know there is a time limit, but you don't feel the rush, the urgency. I need to secure it before it is gone. I need to make the choice before the deadline. Rather is there is the deadline, you have to make the choice by this timing, this time, but still you are not in contraction. You are simply in expansion, in relaxation, openness, even you are in a time limit situation. Fear says, I need to secure this. Desire says, I choose this. Can you feel that difference? One is you are being rushed into making a decision, and you are making a decision quickly out of fear in order to secure it. Another one, desire, is allowing space even there's a time limit. You are not pulled into urgency. You are not pulled into the fear of missing it. You are not managing your survival. You are staying open in the energetic field, in your energetic space, and you choose it. So, what are the hidden fears that distort desire? Because often most people become confused whether it is fear or whether it is fear disguising itself as logic or responsibility. When it is in fear, like urgency, like you can feel your body contract, these are very easy to sense, to identify. Oh, okay, this is fear-based. I choose to stay open now. I don't need to be rushed. I can still relax. Even though there is a time limit, even there is certain timing, I have to make a decision by then. But I'm not allowing that time limit to compress my body into urgency, into contraction, into tension, into scattered energy. Rather, I remain centered, remain open, remain relaxed, so I can see clearly and can choose clearly. There's this spaciousness. Time is not the concern. What's aligned is the focus. So this is very easy to identify. Are you in fear or are you in desire? But there are some fears that are so subtle that you think is your logic. It makes sense. You think you're being responsible. It is clarity. But actually, it is not. Actually, it is hidden fears. And it can look like this. If I don't do this, I may stay stuck. If I don't take this opportunity, everyone else will move forward and I'll fall behind. What if this was the moment that could have changed everything? If I really believe in myself, I would take the leap. If I don't act now, there might not be another chance. And so, what all these thoughts leads you into is you take your action. You make the choice. Thinking, it makes sense. I'm responsible for my life. So I say yes to that opportunity. So I say yes to that thing. So on the surface, all these reasons sounds logical, sounds reasonable, sounds aligned, but energetically, they are not rooted in desire. They are rooted in the fear of losing something, losing the transformation, losing the belonging, losing a future possibility, losing the identity of someone who is growing. And when these fears that is so subtle, running underneath every decision of yours, your nervous system unconsciously actually is moving into grabbing energy, even you think you are in the allowing energy. Can you feel for these subtle fears that distort receiving, distort your clean desire are actually your internal thoughts? It's more about your own thought, your own convincing yourself, your own explaining to yourself, your own rationalizing yourself before you make the choice, you take the action. So example is like investing in a course, investing in learning. And this course is on offer now. This course is available now. Everyone is signing up for it. You think I should sign up for it? You think it's on offer now. And so you sign up for it. But after you signing up for it, after you invest your money in the course, you don't have time to commit. You couldn't commit fully. You maybe don't even attend the course. So actually, You didn't invest in your learning from a clean desire. You'll be unconsciously actually saying yes to enroll in a course, saying yes to upgrade yourself for the fear of losing the possibility of becoming someone better, for fear of losing transformation. Everyone is growing. If I don't, I'm staying behind. There is the fear of not belonging, not growing. So even if you receive the thing you wanted, even you receive the cost, but the energy behind it is often create emptiness afterwards. Like, okay, I finished this course. And what's next? Oh, okay, I pay for this course. I got this course now. But you are not committing yourself to it. You are not investing your time, you are not investing your presence, you don't even show up for it, you just buy it and put it aside. And the pattern repeats. Another cost promotion comes. You again do the same thing. So actually, it's not clean desire of I would love to expand. I would love to learn new skills. I would love to upgrade myself. But it's more of the fear of losing transformation if I don't say yes right now. The fear of losing a future possibility of becoming that better version of me if I don't say yes right now. Can you feel that difference? The action was not coming from alignment, it was coming from fear. And any decision, any choice that comes from fear can never truly be dissolved or relieved permanently. You fear of losing yourself, you fear of losing the transformation, you fear of losing the possibility of being a better version of you, and you take the action of enrolling, investing in your learning or anything in order to feel safe now, in order to feel good now, in order to feel normal now. The fear relief temporarily, but not permanently. And this pattern repeat. So can you see here, in trying to avoid the fear that you don't want to feel, you are trying to soothe the fear in your action, in your choices, but you are unconsciously taking action from fear, which ends up is creating a loop or pattern. Because fear, the fear that you want to avoid cannot be permanently relieved, dissolved, no longer exists through external action. One way to understand the difference between fear and desire is notice where the energy is located. Fear is usually held inside your body as contraction. So whenever you feel a contraction in your body tightens, you know this is fear, this is not desire. Desire is usually felt as expansion in your field around you. Desire is more about openness. Your body open up, relax, and your field stay open. And when you learn to sense this difference, this contraction in the body and this field expansion, this openness from your heart in the body, this relaxation, you don't have to analyze every decision anymore. Your body and your energy field will tell you immediately you are in fear or you are in clean desire in your coherent state. The truth is, many people think discernment means more thinking, more analyzing more carefully, think more carefully, trying to figure out the right choice in order to avoid the wrong choice. But discernment is not a mental job. Discernment is not a mental doing. Discernment is not mental clarity. It is an energetic presence. Discernment is your presence to be able to notice what is happening in your body, in your field, without reacting to it. Because when fear shows up, when urgency shows up, you will feel the pull. Your body will feel the pull. Your chest will tighten. Your stomach will contract. Your mind will start running thoughts in order to manage this contraction, this situation. And you will know, I'm in fear. I'm at my threshold. Let me stay in openness. Discernment doesn't mean reject everything. It means you see the urgency. Your body feels the pull without being pulled into it, without collapsing into it. That when you hear someone says, today is the last day of offer. This is your last chance. There's only one piece left. Time is counting down. The promotion ends tonight. And instead, your body tightening up, analyzing more to decide, should I buy it? Should I not? You remain centered. That you see these are information, they are not signals that stimulates you. That, okay, the information. Today is the last offer. Okay, I have to make the choice by tonight because tonight is the last day. You don't contract, you remain centered, and all this become information rather than activating signal. So this information pass through your awareness because you remain centered. This information doesn't hook your nervous system. It doesn't activate your nervous system. They still exist, but it doesn't pull your energy. Your energy is not leaking from your center. And the key is not to suppress this response. It's not immediately resist all this activation, resist this signal. And it is also not immediately to follow it, to follow the signal response. So it's not about managing it. Not like, okay, this is a signal, let me manage it. Manage the contraction. No. You don't manage the contraction, you don't manage the expansion, and you also don't resist the contraction, you also don't resist the expansion. Discernment is your ability to feel the pull of your energy, to feel the contraction without contracting more, without being pulled more. You notice it and you choose to stay centered. You notice it and you choose to stay relaxed and open. And when this happens, the signal moves through your awareness They become information. It doesn't hook you. It doesn't activate your nervous system. It doesn't control your decision. And from this place, energetically, something become very clear. True clarity is here. Your true desire is still here. And it's from this place that you can see so clearly, feel so clearly, that whether something genuinely align with you, resonate with you. True desire, clean desire remains even after the urgency fades. Desire is stable, fear is reactive. Fear disappears once the urgency passes and desire remains. So it's like even the promotion for today is over for the thing that you think you want. But let's say go back to that online course, learning. Like, okay, this today is the last day of offer. And you didn't make any purchase. And even there's no more offer, yet you still desire it. That is your true desire. Desire is stable. You desire it. Whether there is a promotion, you still desire it. When the promotion is over, you still desire it. When the urgency fades, but now there's no more urgency, you still desire it. It is very stable. Fear, when there is this urgency, I desire it. After, okay, finish, no more. Oh, that is okay. Then that is not true desire. That was fear based desire. Most people, by now you can see, try to discern using their mind to make the right choice in order to avoid the wrong choice. But it doesn't work that way because discernment is not more thinking, it's not mental. Discernment is an energetic presence. And your body always tells you the truth first. Your body knows. Is this aligned? Is it true, clear desire? Or you're being pulled into fear? Or you're being projected by external signals? So fear-based energy feels like tight chest, pressure in your stomach, urgency, racing thoughts. Decide now. No time more. Decide now. And then you feel like anxiety, contraction. This is your body trying to secure safety quickly. The energy starts grabbing when there's urgency. Your body contracts. Your energy field also contracts. Can you feel in this state where so much contraction is taking place just because there's an urgency stimulated, activated? Your receiving naturally become limited. And even if you receive, it may not be what you truly desire. Now, on the contrast, clean desire energy, true desire energy feels like openness in the chest, curiosity, spaciousness, excitement, aliveness, a sense of I choose this, I can choose this. There's this movement towards something, but yet it's no urgency, there's no grabbing energy. There's no contraction. just openness, just pure expansion, more spaciousness that allows receiving. Can you feel when you're in a true clean desire, you are in openness and you stay in this openness. That's why naturally you receive more and you receive your true desire because you feel clear about it. This is why discernment is not constantly questioning yourself. It's not constantly asking, am I making the right choice? What if it's the wrong choice? Should I act on this? Should I let it go? It's about being so present enough with yourself in the situation, in the choice making, to feel the difference between contraction and expansion. It is not in your mind, it is in your body. And from your coherence, you make choices easily. Your decision becomes simple. From this centered place, you clearly will know, yes, this aligns. No, this is not for me currently. Discernment hence create this clarity without any struggle when you are in your energetic presence. You no longer need to force clarity when you are in this energetic discernment. You can feel it, you know it. And when action comes from this place, the energy, the root behind it naturally carries alignment. So, to integrate all this, next time when you're in a decision making, small choices first. So, stop questioning every decision, but be okay to pause long enough to feel where your energy is coming from. Instead of immediately analyzing your decision in your mind, bring your awareness into your body. Notice what is happening in your system. Is your chest tightening? Is your mind rushing to decide quickly? Does the energy feel like it's gripping something? Trying to secure something before it disappears? Or is it spaciousness that around you feel open and spacious? Does it feel like you are being invited into your desire, into the next movement forward? Or are you being rushed, being pushed into the next movement forward even when you feel confused? This is the moment where discernment becomes possible. And when you allow yourself to feel this difference in your body and in your field, clarity begin to arise naturally. Your discernment restore your coherence, and your coherence is what expands your receiving capacity. So in closing, remember, fear is usually something your body is holding. It is stored in your body. It is felt in your body. Desire is something the field around you is opening. You are being held. You are not holding anything in your body. Remember, discernment is not about escaping these signals. It's about remaining so present with yourself that they no longer pull you away from your center. Remember, the most powerful place, freedom place to create your life from is not urgency. It is centered desire. And when you're ready to recalibrate your identity to your next level of self-love, and abundance. You are invited to explore different experiences with me at my website, thedoricaexperience.com. With this, thank you for your time and energy in this video, for being present, being open to receive and allow this transmission to meet you where you are at right now. Thank you and bye bye.